स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर से। कहाँ थे हम, पता नहीं। मेरे ख्याल से मिड फाइट में था तो मेरा सिस्टम रिस्टार्ट हो गया था यार। इन्वर्टर ख़राब हो गया यार। अच्छा वो कह रहे थे
Revelio. Revelio.
तो गया है वो हमारी गली तो
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
अरे पकड़े नहीं था ना।
Everything's all right now.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
और भाग क्या वो?
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Nefrifocus totalis. What do you have in store for me this time?
हो रहा है यार।
castle. Must have been quite... Petrificus totalis.
Only.
We locked up.
They got what they deserved.
भाई शोर भी नहीं बचा रहे थे हमको. अंदर ना हो जा, तप्पा हो जाएगा.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Oh. तो पीछे पीछे क्या चल रहा है मेरे?
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw...
Harlan will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
हाँ. अरे पिछली बार किया था.
Nah.
कौन तो गया?
Did you hear that? I shall cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
I know I'm not hearing things. You little brat!
You're easier to spot.
No! No! No!
मैं कोई spell cast करोगे मैं इसको.
Knew you were still hanging about. Aha! Back for more.
Descendo.
कर cast.
I won't go down as easy.
You will pay.
Glacius. Defender.
Petrificus totalis.
Glacius. Leviosa.
What made it?
Protego. Glacius.
यार बचा लो यार उसको बेचारे को. हाँ है.
Hello, Hamora.
ये भी मेरे को ही करना पड़ेगा क्या?
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
ज़्यादा दूर नहीं हो गया.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Killed that traitor Arn when we took his carts.
Bifurcus totalis.
Such
Protagoras, defender. Compulsor. Expelliarmus.
You don't believe you can defeat him, do you?
Oh. Glacius. Compulsor.
I won't rest.
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
Leviosa.
Why don't you come up here?
Glacius. Protego. Compulsor.
Someone thinks they can help.
You won't stop me.
Defender. Glacius. Leviosa. Compulsor.
My young friend.
Glacius. Defender.
Can't handle a little altercation.
ये भी तो करना था।
Get away with that.
You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born. Not quite.
Confringo.
Was that your best? Your spell?
Student. I feel a bit. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Roundrock won't be stopped. Old defense and no offense.
मैं जा तो रहा था
Pitiful. Is that the best you can do? Roundrock, well, you're nice.
Accio. Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
तो इसके ऊपर चढ़ना ही है। हाँ
Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arn. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
बंद कैसे होगा? बंद क्यों हुआ भाई? पता नहीं कहाँ होगा, वहीं होगा मेरे ख्याल से।
An intruder!
Confringo! If you are there. Could it be? A Merlin trial. Confringo. Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite. I will make. I won't rest until
Accio. Incendio.
your spells glance off of me.
Confringo.
You won't stop me.
Expelliarmus.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Alright.
Confringo. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo.
वो दोनों मिस हो गए मेरा।
There you are.
Glacier. Defender. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
एक तो करें।
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
तो बॉल्स ढूंढने बॉल्स कहाँ है बॉल्स तेरी
Accio.
आ जाओ भाई तेरी बॉल्स
Revelio.
वहाँ तो चेस्ट है देख लो मैं तो रखना वो कहाँ है ओह इसके अंदर छुपी हुई है
Incendio. Accio. Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Oh, thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What's a nice idea, Ron? I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Oh. Crucials. कहाँ है?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
नहीं यहाँ नहीं जाना मुझको जाना है इसके पास
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share?
Confringo!
Tell me when I'm practicing dead.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was
Lumos.
a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the
Lumos.
voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Accio! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. There's bound to be a match to the symbols.
Lumos. Symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
उधर वाले में
Nice
क्या है
work.
भाई? इसमें क्या है? इसमें सिंबल है ये पूंछ वाला और ये जेड सा ये वाला और
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
इसका डायल नहीं है इसका डायल कहाँ है? इसका डायल नहीं है भाई नहीं चलना पड़ेगा अरे ऐसे लग रहा है सांपों के बीच में आ जाऊंगा ओह देख के आना पड़ेगा और दोबारा सिंबल जाकर
Lumos. Lumos.
सिंबल भूल गया मैं क्या था उसका डायल वाला ये मछली और ट्रायंगल भाई आराम से खड़े हैं दोनों मैं घूम रहा हूँ इधर उधर सही है इनका ये
Confringo! Not the welcoming sort, was he?
मछली
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Oh.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Yay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around with it.
May I have a look?
I fear we shall never come to an accord. Connect usually on that. Oh.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't leave here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
तो स्पेल बुक इसको दे दी क्या मैंने? यहाँ मेरे पास है इवेंट में।
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
तो यहाँ से कर पाऊँगा ट्रैवल अपना वहाँ जाना होगा कहाँ जाना है मुझे क्वेस्ट के पास जाना मुझे
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. Indeed knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
अरे यहाँ क्या आ गए? इसको खाना वाना तो खिलाया या इसको खिलाते हैं तो यहाँ और भी छोड़ना है उनको। कहाँ गया वो था एक कहाँ गया वे ये मत लगता चलो एस्ट्रोनॉमिक टावर पे क्यों निकाल बाहर निकला ना वही लेके चलते हैं मैप का मैप 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 भाई साहब यहाँ कैसे ठीक हो रहा है
What are you up to now?
Oh, yeah.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
घर लूटे हैं आंटी बैठी है यहाँ तो मेरे घर में हो जाता कुछ कहता भी नहीं है कोई इसका ऊपर जाने की जगह नहीं दिया ना मैंने। चलो यार, चलो ढूंढे उसको।
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
हाँ, और कर पाऊंगा, देखते हैं। चलो स्पाइडर्स के लिए कोई वो होना चाहिए था।
Incendio. Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
बढ़िया था यार। जहाँ मकड़ी आ जाएगी ना मैं वो यूज करूँगा।
Incendio.
फुल हो गया भाई। बेच के आना चाहिए ये सब कुछ। आधी चेस्ट मेरी ऐसे रह जा रही है।
Glacius. Defender.
तो यही क्या था? राज है यार इसमें। बड़ी मकड़ी है।
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender.
हिम्मत तो देखो इसकी। हाँ मैंने स्लॉट्स खोला।
Glacius. Compulsor. Defender. Protego. Cruise. Confringo.
कहाँ घूम रहा हूँ मैं? मेरे को उधर जाना था ना नीचे में। सही जा रहा हूँ मैं। छोटी मकड़ियाँ तो पंगा भी नहीं लेती हैं। अच्छा इनको मारेगा वो भी। मेरे स्लॉट्स हो जाते हैं। मेरा बॉस फाइट होने वाली है मुझे लग रहा है।
Incendio. Depulso. Crucible. Glacius. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Lumos. Crucible. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Repulso. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defender. Repulso. Crucible. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
इग्नाइट नहीं कर पाया यार इसको गलत ही हुआ कहाँ से रास्ता है एक तो इधर जाता है एक दोनों एक ही जगह जाता है क्वेस्ट पे आने से पहले मुझे कीबोर्ड खाली कर जाना चाहिए यहाँ से मैं जा सकता हूँ बस घूम के आना पड़ेगा तो एक ही बात है
Incendio.
बस क्या बचाना 3 है spells क्वेश्चन चलो चलो करते हैं यार ठीक है इसमें कुछ करना पड़ेगा इसमें ये वाला चलो
Confringo! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
तो भी शहीद हो गया बे तोड़ के आना पड़ेगा पर इधर जाना है
Confringo! That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Incendio! Confringo! Lumos. Leviosa. Protego! Glacier! Defender!
Afraid to take a hit, are you? Enjoy stealing immigrants. It isn't, nor it. I know all about you and your violent streak.
Defender!
You tried casting...
Confringo! The beasts are safer now.
क्या बात है इसका बे पास में
Revelio.
तो उसको बताते हैं भाई उसके फ्रेंड के बारे में कि वो शहीद हो गया है
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Forward, further.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Oh.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Monkey us.
Fine now, demiguise.
Off on another adventure, are we?
यहाँ नहीं है
Are you all right? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Confringo!
चार लाइन चले ठीक है अरे पजल चलते हैं तो यार आप ये तो या 3 हो गए ठीक है ये 2 हुआ ना फिर नहीं triangle ये एक लाइन है तो बन हुआ ये 2 लाइन है तो 2 हुआ ये 1 2 3 हुआ तो लाइन है
Revelio.
इतनी लाइन चाहिए पर ये कैसे होगा? ये कितने लाइन चाहिए? 1 2 3 4 लाइन चाहिए।
Confringo.
क्या मुझसे तो है ये बाद में यहाँ कुछ और करोगा कुछ मारता ना होगा कितने हो गए भाई मून्स कितने हो गए 4 ही मून कैसे हुए एक तो भी लेके आऊँगा चार ही मून दिखा रहा है मेरे को जाना है हॉक्समिट
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello, Hamura.
Mine now, demiguise.
हाँ भाई बोला तो है मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा
Revelio.
ओह ऊपर बैठा इसने बोला है अभी अब कितने हुए चार में दिया है उसको अरे बेच के आना अंकल का सामान ले जाते हैं सिस्टम स्टोर्स वगैरह कुछ लेंगे देखते हैं
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
क्या दे रहे हो अंकल ने यहाँ ये क्या है
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mine now, demiguise.
यहाँ कितने डैमेज है मैप पे देखोगे ऑफर भाई नो डैमेज टू स्टैचूज है यहाँ नो 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 है यहाँ
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
लेवल 2 है भाई
Aloha Mora.
और चलते हैं यार उसके पास ये तो हो गया होगा मेरे पास की ये कौन सी क्वेस्ट है फेनस रिवेंज कहाँ है वो यहाँ पे कहीं है
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
कितने दे दिए इसको नौ मून और देना है उसको तो आ गया चलो वो जाके खोलते यहाँ पे गेट था एक
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
वाला हमारा 2 मिल गया मुझे। अब क्या करना? एक टैलेंट पॉइंट भी आ गया। एक्सप्लोरेशन में क्या मिला हमें? ये मिला जो हमें रिक्वायरमेंट है। क्वेस्ट की तरफ चलते हैं।
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
कहाँ है रुककोट का? बस आई नहीं आएगी।
I've always said that
It's like a place right out of a storybook.